Hey guys, it's Glenn from GlennCarCollection.com, and we're driving the 2022 M5 competition. Now, we've reviewed M5 competitions before. Actually, you know what? I don't think we have. I think we've done the regular. But I'm doing this one because this is a special press car from BMW, and this color is actually a $5,000 individual color. Like, to me, it looks a little green. I think it's supposed to be a brass color. Maybe I'm colorblind. Let me know in the comments what color this looks like to you. So this is the competition. We got the optional ceramic brakes. Now, it's a heavy car. It's about 4,300, 4,340 pounds. It drives fast. 0 to 60 time, I think as low as about 2.8 seconds, according to Car and Driver. Certainly 3 seconds. Let's see if this car is as fast as my McLaren 570S, which had a 0 to 60 time of 3.1 seconds. Now, it's a full-size car. I'm 6 feet tall. I can easily fit behind myself. Easily, with comfort. Now, I have size 13 feet. The hard part for me in any car is tucking my feet somewhere, but a ton of legroom, a ton of headroom. There's no sunroof on this car. Now, this is a individual color interior too. This is a smoke white interior. So this is $10,000 more than your regular M5, and I think worth every penny. $5,000 individual for the metallic exterior paint, and $5,000 for the individual smoke white. Now, if you can keep that clean, I don't know. But the trunk is huge on these cars. I can easily fit my hockey bag. Again, it's a full-size 5 Series. I've been looking for this. All right, wow, so $139,000. Now, that's $7,500 for the competition package, which is well worth it. You get the M Sport exhaust, 20-inch wheels, the Shadowline belts, the M seat belts, extended Shadowline trim, and competition package. So we get a little stiffer suspension, better handling, less understeer. Driver's Assistance Pro, that's Traffic Jam Assistant, 1700. Active Driving Assistant Pro, that's stuff I have in my M340. We've went over that. Executive package, which I think is a must. Front and rear heated seats, front massaging seats. Parking Assistant Plus, the drive recorder, the active park distance control, rear view camera, and what I have, the surround view 3D, which is great for the camera. Now, this is the M Carbon ceramic brakes, an $8,500 option. The M Drivers package, $2,500. That delimits the top speed limiter, and I think you get a free driving school with that. At least you used to. Destination, $995, and gas guzzler tax, $1,000, brings it up to $139,145, and that's including the messing metallic, $5,000, and the smoke white merino leather, another $5,000. So you really start, before adding the competition and all those paint to sample, while BMW calls it individual, $103,500. So probably try to keep it closer to that price. I think the executive package is a must, but you could probably live without the other stuff. All right, it is a hot day, so let's start the car. So now the layout is different here. I have the Sport and the individual buttons. This brings up a screen to do it, so we're going to have the engine in Sport. We're going to drive in individual mode, and there's 3 ways to shift how fast, so we'll drive in the fastest. Chassis, we're going to be in comfort, just for you guys. I don't think the body roll will be bad at all. Stop start is off, and sound control gives you that exhaust. All right, so now we're going to, same car steering wheel as I have on my car, so they've gotten smart. Unlike my M2 that had the heated wheel on the side that you can never find, it's right here front and center. These are all your cruise control and lane keeping. There's even a limiter if you don't want to go over a certain speed, and this is all your Bluetooth controls there. Your lights are on the side. Massage seats, I think, are here, right? Yep, so let's try. Oh, I need all these things, let me tell you. All right, let's try the shoulder massage, and then we'll go to the back. Never play contact sports, so hockey has destroyed my body. Maybe let's try whole body activation. What the hell? And there's different massage levels. Whoops, how do we do that? So we're gonna press that again, the massage button, and then massage level. How do we get up there? There we go. So 3 is the most intense. Okay, we'll see if it starts working. I can't say I feel it yet. That's weird. Let's try this one more time. Did they disable the massage on me? Let's try the back massage, see if we get anything there. All right, feel the back massage. I'm putting the seat up just so I can feel it more. And we'll be in the most intense level. All right, that sounds good to me. All right, so now we're gonna put it in drive. So you go drive, you put it 1 more over if you want sport mode. Now, if you're in sport mode, you have to shift. But I noticed in sport mode, it will bring you down to first as you approach a stop. So you're in second, it will bring you down to first. This is a dream daily driver for me. For my real estate, commercial real estate business, I would love to have an M5. Now this is a competition, so it's a turbocharged V8. The base M5 has 600 horsepower, 553 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. And then in the competition, guys, you get an extra 17 horsepower, but you're really paying for the upgraded suspension. I don't know that you would feel, but we'll find out, that extra 17 horsepower. Now, my friend Sam has a M5 CS. Hopefully Sam will let me do a video of his car. And this is a good test to see if Sam watches my videos. All right, so a little bump in the road there. We're gonna put it down into second gear. Remember, we have ceramic brakes here, $8,500 option. Wow. This car is fast. So car and drivers claim 2.8 seconds. Fix the mirror here. It feels like low 3 to me. Again, we're not adjusting for temperature or altitude. We're at about 1,000 feet here, altitude. Where I live is about 300 feet. I think my house is maybe 350 feet above sea level. All right, so we're gonna downshift here, down into second. So there is a slight delay. Again, it's not a dual clutch transmission, it's torque converter automatic, which is gonna make it easier to live with day to day. You're probably not taking a 400-pound car to the track. So now we're gonna do a second gear acceleration. We'll come back to that very spot and do a first gear acceleration. But even at second gear with the turbos, this car really pulls. Now, I've driven the competitors, the E63 AMG. To me, that's the biggest competitor to this car. And that car sounds way better. That car sounds like a muscle car. It's definitely more raw in the sportier modes, but the suspension is a lot stiffer. I can really live with the M5, and the M5 certainly handles better as well. Now, I like the individual colors on this car, though I love any M5 in blue. Hey, could I do an individual Laguna Seca blue M5? That would be hot. Very smooth, very comfortable. Hopefully this guy doesn't follow our route. But hey, if you're watching this far, this would be a good time to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these individual colors and whether you would take this or the E63 AMG. All right, so it brought us up to 6th gear there, which I didn't do because I'm in manual mode, right? All right, so let's accelerate again. Now that all-wheel drive gets all this power to the ground. Now, I definitely feel the weight difference on this turn compared to the M240iX drive. Oh, but the speed, this car is twice as fast. Honestly, it feels like 3 times as fast. So now there's different shift speeds with this torque converter automatic. And we are in the most aggressive mode. See if we could downshift a second. Thank you, BMW. We also have ceramic brakes. Wow. So now we have the heads-up display. And I'm also getting shift lights down here if you look as we approach red line. We could drive in automatic mode, which will do the shifts for us, or I always like driving in the sport mode. You got to put it in S, and then you do the gears automatically. Wow, you forget how fast this car is. Like, I think my M340 is fast. It is nothing compared to this car. So we got a little traction control on there. It's a little cold this morning. Roads are a little slippery. Now we're driving in all-wheel drive mode. There you go. I don't know if you saw those shift lights. We'll bring them up again as we accelerate on the highway. Now it's a ZF 8-speed, but it does a good job. You really feel those ceramics. They push my head forward when I hit them. ZF 8-speed, so it does a good impression of being a dual clutch. If you didn't know it, I could probably convince you. There's those shift lights again. Now it's a heavy car. Now this is in 2 individual colors. As I mentioned earlier, it's a smoke white interior, which is $5,000. and it's brass metallic is the paint color, which I've never seen before, which is supposed to be like a brass color, but it kind of looks green to me. So let me know what you think in the comments. Now, if you drive like this, you're not going to get good gas mileage. So keep that in mind. You keep this in a sensible mode at 2,000 to 3,000 RPM on the highway, I think you'll be okay. Okay, not great, but they are way more fuel efficient than, say, the E39 M5 with its naturally aspirated V8, and of course the E60 M5 with its naturally aspirated V10. Now, the ceramic brakes are very grabby. For the street, I would go with steel, because you're not, I mean, you'd be, if you could afford a new M5, you would probably have a track car if you really wanted to go to the track. See, those ceramics really slow you down. See how quickly my head went forward? And that's where I think you need ceramics as a track day. You know, if you're sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic, I have a couple friends that have 2018 M5s, and those ceramics squeak like crazy. Now, this is brand new, so I don't think we have that yet, but ceramics on a cold winter morning, All right, so now we're gonna do some acceleration. Pay attention to the shift lights here as we accelerate. There you go. It'll go yellow and then red. It's very easy to go too fast with this car. We'll do another acceleration. We're gonna turn around up here. We'll do another acceleration, and that's where I'll end the video. So thanks again for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're ready, if you are not a subscriber, you watch this far, you should be a subscriber. And if you're a subscriber, hit that notification bell. All right, so we'll have some more, and thank you as always for your support. We'll have another chance to accelerate here. Now there's a delay on downshift, so that was a little delay going from fourth to third, a little delay. Oh, it wouldn't even give me second. So I got to go slower. Nope, it wouldn't even give me second. Okay, there it gave me second. So that's the only downside. You know, they don't make manuals anymore, so unfortunately, the transmission is going to decide whether it's going to give you the downshift or not. And here's all your controls here. We could do chassis comfort. You could shut off the auto stop start. Oh, so transmission, we could do shift speeds. Yeah. All right. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to try downshifting again. So we're in fifth, we're gonna go fourth, third, second. See now the delay there into second, and we had some engine braking there going into second. All right, so now this will give us a good chance to get that acceleration. Of course, there's a lot of cars. It automatically puts us into first gear. And we're gonna go right after this car. Now the all-wheel drive is not really there to make this an all-weather car. It's really there to get the power to the ground. You're not going to get anywhere near this 0 to 60 time unless you had all-wheel drive putting the power down. Now, is this twice as fast as my M340iX drive? It sure feels like it is. Now, the new M3, M4 is crazy fast too. I'd like to drive them back to back. I bet you they're 0 to 60 times, at least on the street in the real world, are similar. All right, so we're gonna end the video here. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.